Hi everyone, this is Robert. Welcome to In Deep Geek. In the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. We have got used to having characters die all the time, and as we approach the climax of the series, we can expect to see that redoubled. The season finale of Season 6 saw no less than 11 named characters die, quite a few of them in the destruction of the Great Sept. So it would be a surprise if no one died next season. Spoiler alert, more people will die. Who is safe? Well, ultimately no one, obviously, but I think there are a few characters whose story arcs depend on them reaching the finale. I think we'll definitely see Daenerys, Jon, the 3 Lannister siblings and the 3 remaining Stark children making it to the final season. I've done a series of videos setting out what I think will happen to these main characters, so feel free to click through to that, as this video will focus on the people whose story arcs are most obviously reaching a conclusion. The most obvious place to start is Arya's kill list. These are people she will be actively hunting down. I've done a full video on that as well if you want to check it out, but the headline is that I think Melisandre is first for the chop. She's heading towards Arya anyway, and she did predict that they would meet again. After her, we have Thoros of Myr and Beric Dondarrion. They are on her list for selling Gendry to Melisandre. I think there's a chance she will let them off. After all, we know now that Gendry survived, and they are heading north to help Jon in the fight against the others. But if I had to bet, I'd say that both of them won't survive. And given that Beric has a habit of coming back from the dead, I predict Thoros won't make it. More intriguing will be what happens to Littlefinger. He isn't on Arya's list, but he really should be. He has caused untold hurt to the Starks from Season 1. It's just that he's done it so sneakily that no one knows. But I think his time has come. The next step in his plan requires him to manipulate Sansa some more, and I think she is beyond that now. Expect him to finally be found out this season and meet a very satisfying end, probably at Arya's hand. Moving south, we have a few massive battles looming. Cersei will be desperate to consolidate her hold on the crown in the face of Daenerys' invasion, and, as always, she will probably want to strike first, not at Dany herself, but against her weakest enemies. Given the deaths of Margaery, Mace and Loras in the Great Sept, this means the Tyrells will almost certainly be the first to feel Cersei's wrath. Sadly, I see no way for the Queen of Thorns to survive when the Lannister army comes to visit. Maybe Dorne will be spared, as they are that much further away from King's Landing, but given that Cersei knows that Alara Sand murdered Myrcella, I think she, and probably also the Sand Snakes, will be lucky to last a few more episodes. Out on the seas, Euron will be hunting down Yara and Theon. I'm sure we'll see one of them survive to see the series end, but surely they both can't. Euron has been built up as quite a bad guy for Season 7, so surely he will do something soon to justify that reputation. Finally, the White Walkers will arrive by the end of the season for sure, and I think we'll have at least one battle north of the Wall. After his cameo last season, I can see Benjen reappearing to help out the Starks once more. Perhaps this time he won't escape. So there you have it. 8 characters I have marked for death. I'm sure there will be more. But I want to give you one more left field prediction. What if one of the dragons dies? We've spent the last 5 seasons convinced of the dragon's invulnerability, but in the books this is a lot less clear. Euron has a horn he claims can control dragons. The Faceless Men are seeking a book that allegedly contains the secrets of how to kill dragons, and the Night's King, well, who knows what powers he has. The death of a dragon would turn our assumptions on their head. Daenerys will no longer have an indisputably stronger force at her command, and the success of her invasion will be a lot less certain. Of course, all of this is wild speculation. Anyone and everyone could die in the Game of Thrones. That's one of the things that makes it such a wonderful show. What do you think? Who do you think will die next season? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you want to see more like this one, please click on the subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel in other ways, please check out my Patreon page. Thanks again. That's all for this time. I'll see you again real soon.